So just quickly before we really get into the video, I wanted to show you a very quick tour of our tiny little hotel room here. So this is pretty much the extent of our room. It's like 11 meters squared, I think, on the map.
No, it's 11.
This is literally that's the bathroom in there. Don't mind how dirty it is. This is the front door. And then from the front of the door to here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. And this is my super wide angle lens. And it's just the bed against the wall. And then a little bench where we've got heaps. I've got some like magazines and stuff that I bought under here. So
all rugged up, ready to get in a tiny car.
Yeah, wait till you see the rental car that they've given us to go down to Daikoku. It's a bit of a meme, but it's the experience that's all worth it. So, we're going to Daikoku, right? One of the most famous places, if not the most famous car spotting, car culture, I guess, area in the whole of Japan. And my rental car is this. Let me introduce you to the pastel blue Nissan March. I'm at a little bit of a loss for this thing, but anyway, this is what we're driving. We've got to hop in now. It's about a 38-minute drive down there, and then we will get a bit of a reaction because this is my first time going. I've been wanting to go to Daikoku since I first got into cars, so I am beyond excited for this whole thing. I think it's going to be absolutely awesome. We'll see when we get down there. We were staying in the heart of Shibuya, so the drive to Daikoku was just under 40 minutes. If you want to drive there yourself and you don't want to pay these ridiculous prices that people are charging for these so-called Tokyo Drift experience tours, I highly recommend going to Nissan Rent-A-Car. I found it was much cheaper than Toyota Rent-A-Car, and this little blue Nissan March cost us under 150 Australian dollars for the night, including tolls, which I think was way worth it. Plus, you get to drive on the C1 loop yourself. Sure, it's not a GTR, but you can organize this through other companies like Omashiro. This is so weird. I've been dreaming of coming here for so many years, and it's actually like we're about to pull up now. When we got into Daikoku, we actually turned the wrong way, so make sure when you get in there, you don't turn right straight away. Go all the way through to the end and you can park at the very back by the toilets. So we've made it down, and wow, it's super cool being here. I've seen this on YouTube since my teenage years, and now that we're actually here, this is actually just totally bonkers. Super, super cool. So I may as well do a little bit of a tour and see what's around the place. So starting off, you've got this really sick MR2. Oh man, there's just something about seeing JDM cars out in the flesh. And then this little Suzuki Cappuccino on some white T37s. How cool is this?
That's the first car we see here.
What, white on white?
Headlights and white on white. No.
The two things that Erin hates the most.
Maybe Japan's trying to teach me something.
This is totally surreal seeing all this out and about. So good. Then we've got to carry on over this way, but like look at all this stuff here. S2000 there, an AMG GT here, some WRXs. Oh, there's a Chaser over there that we should maybe go check out. This is so sick. This is the first Chaser that I've seen here in Japan, which is super, super cool. Man, seeing that out and about is so wicked. You got this yellow RX-8. You got this wicked yellow FD RX-7. Then this, oh my God, how sick is this? Oh man. I was told to get here around 9 p.m. It's just before 9. There's already a few cars coming and going, so I think it's only going to get busier as the next couple hours roll in. So it's emptier than I've seen it certainly on pictures before, but I think we'll probably best thing to do is have a little stroll around, see what's here and see what else rolls up. But it's just so cool being here. Honestly, this is just like... Now, speaking of it being a little bit quiet, Daikoku is a working, functioning parking area until around 8 p.m. And I was told by many locals who I'd met and friends who'd been been to Japan several times that Thursday night is the best night to go during the week. I would have loved to get there on a Sunday morning because it turns more into a cars and coffee type event, but we were unable to be there on Sunday because we were heading down to Fuji for Nismo Festival. And if you haven't checked out that video, by the way, go and check it out. It's pretty cool. It was pretty awesome to see this wicked A8611, a few S2000s, and so many more cars. But it started to get really, really busy after 9 p.m. So if you're rushing to get there, don't worry about getting there late because it's a fully operating car meet well into the night. Pretty random spot to have a car meet, isn't it?
It's a pretty cool spot to have a car meet. There's something about it over these giant freeways and the truck rest stop over there. Just all of these crazy cars that people take so much pride in all coming together on a freezing Thursday night.
I know. And check this here out. This is the slammed E46 M3. Wow. Check out the dish on the OZ wheels. That is super, super cool. My God. Total madness. Check this out. Bloody hell. Any Honda nerds can have a good look at that. That is beautiful. Wow. In this DC2 Integra. Got roll cage as well. It's cool to see so many different people, so many different types of cars as well coming down, different people coming to hang out. So
and just seeing how they've all styled them as well. Obviously I'm hearing a lot of different accents as well.
yeah, there's like a few Aussies down here, obviously lots of locals.
A few Americans.
Lots of Americans, yeah. Well, this is like the most popular spot to come, as I've already mentioned, so. Another well-used car over here. This is a 180SX with some bolt-on over fenders. You got some really aggressive wheels, real drift style on this one again. This one's an S15, Silvia S15.
Oh, I actually kind of like it.
Yeah, S15s are beautiful cars. This has a big wing on it as well, which you don't see too much in Australia. Usually people run them without the spoiler or they'll put the aero kit on. This proper old school JDM styling. I love it. So good.
It's giving like 90s maybe or early 2000s.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
And then you've got this stock Evo 8. I love a clean Evo. I've always been a big believer that you don't need to do too much to Evos because they're so nice out of the box. That's a really nice example. And this is cool over here. I think this is a Rocket Bunny kit, wide body R35. 350, sorry guys. This looks sick. Again, proper old school style build on this one. Look at that front bar. That's mad. And then coming around the front here, this is super aggressive. It's madness on this one. And you've got another one. This is a full Liberty Walk. The colors are a bit harsh on this. It's hard to see, but it's really nice deep red, full kit, massive wheels on it as well. But check out the front of the Liberty Walk car is always so crazy to look at. Probably not how I'd do it personally, but I always love seeing it. Particularly in Japan, this style just fits this setting so well. This thing's drawing a bit of a crowd. Check this out. I reckon I've seen that one before. But seeing two chasers out in the wild, that is super cool. And a third one. 3 different chasers in Japan, that is super cool. Obviously being my first time, I've never actually been here. And to see 3 cars, 3 of the same model of the car that I actually currently own, proper. So good.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles. From the ground with me to the clouds, never coming down. That's the crown on me, wear it proud, show them what we bout. Stick around when we hold it down.
Check out this sort of like goldy brown JZX 100. Damn, full proper JDM drift style build. Sorry, you can't really see that, but that is so cool. That is so cool. Every minute there's literally new cars coming in. Like, it's a mix of trying to look around and see what's here and also trying not to get hit. One thing I want to point out, if you've watched a few of my videos, you would know that I'm a massive R34 GTR fan. They're my favorite car, my all-time dream car. I'm not going to labour the point today. I want to show you this. This is a super cool white R34 GTR. Seeing an R34 GTR out in the wild in Japan is like, we drove one, and you may or may not have already seen the video of me driving the R34 GTR at Hakone Skyline and Turnpike, but this is cool. This is a proper OG style build. So on this one, obviously you've got the RB26. This car has Nismo plenum, got a big Greddy single turbo, this super nice ARC cooling plate, HKS Kansai strut bar, Nismo S-Tune front bumper. You've got some LMGT4s that my shadow's blocking that I'm trying to show you. But wow. And I think this is a GTT, judging by the interior, with the full GTR kit. Over here you have, from what I thought from a distance was a Chaser, but this is actually a Nissan Laurel. So I believe these came with the RB25. You do not see many of these in Australia. So to see one in Japan, this is pretty cool. It's got a Club S badge on some proper VRS. I forgot what brand these wheels are. I used to have these on my Toyota Crown wagon. But yeah, that's cool. That is really cool seeing a Laurel out and about. 991 GT3 pulling in now. JDM E36. This is something you don't see very often. This is a JZX100 Chaser with the full TRD kit. It also has these really cool LMs, has little cappuccinos leaving behind us. But this guy's even got the TRD Sports brochure. Look at this little thing. Keep getting distracted by all the different cars around. This is awesome. You never see a full TRD kit Chaser out and about, so that's super sick. First time seeing a Supra out in the wild in Japan as well. And then you've got this really nice Evo. CE28's on this Evo. God, Evo 8 MR I think, with the grey paint. Yeah, you've got the MR badge. It's also Nightwolf Racing Team. Just taking a little break for a sec, just to say that I have dreamed of coming to this place since I was a teenager. And I wasn't really sure if it was going to live up to the hype, but I can absolutely guarantee you that it lives up to every single bit of hype that this place has. It is just one of the coolest experiences I think that I have had so far here in Japan, and we've done some pretty cool stuff. So this is incredibly special to be here right now. If you're watching this because you're thinking of doing it, I absolutely recommend it. Hell yeah, Mark II Golf. This was that really loud Civic that pulled up before. If this is a real Type R to be running V16. Is this yours? Your car?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Is it Type R? EK9?
EK9.
EK9. Awesome, man.
What else is?
Oh, B16?
No, B20.
Oh, nice.
Look at it.
Oh, super quick. Show me.
B20.
Oh, B20.
Yeah.
Wow. What modifications to the engine? Intake, how much power, how much horsepower?
200.
200 horsepower. Oh, yeah, wow. No, very nice car.
Yeah. Sounds?
Yeah, sounds good, yeah. Very loud. What was your name? Yeah, your name. What's actually Patrick this?
My name is Nau.
Oh, lovely to meet you.
Yeah.
Lovely to meet you. Very nice car. So this is a real EK9 that he's dropped a B20 in and just modded the hell out of. Cool. See you later, man. Enjoy. Oh, that's legit. That is legit. R34 GTR here. Oh, Daikoku GTT. I have to go over here and see them pull away. Oh man, we gotta run over here to actually get this. Oh, now I'm really vlogging. Don't want to miss this shot. The car's going up the ramp. I don't know if I filmed this before. This is a really cool NAM X5 that's on some deep dish white TE37Vs. This is a black one. So the NAM X5s here are actually the Unos Roadsters. This is a really nicely done car with the hard top. You've got some clear tails. These also weren't here earlier. These are just pulled up. You have two Lexus ISFs. First couple of ISFs that I've seen here in Japan. This one looks like a stock one. And you've got this one here, which I think is on some Enkis. Look how nice that fitment is on that rear wheel. These are such cool cars. cars. I would 100% consider one of these for a daily the next time I need one, because they are just so awesome. As this 35 is heading off, I think everyone's starting to leave now. You've got this Crown Royal Saloon, probably taxi that's leaving. These two M4s which are now taking off. The ISF is a majorly cool car. As I was saying, I'd absolutely consider one of these for a daily. When the time comes when I can park my Chaser up as a weekender, these, with a naturally aspirated V8, I think they make around 310 kilowatts, which is huge power from an NA V8 engine, and they just sound absolutely insane. So maybe sometime soon you'll be seeing an ISF on the channel, maybe. So it's starting to clear out a little bit now. I've been here for a good couple of hours. I think I've shown you pretty much everything that's here. But it's so good to just meet some people, talk to some owners about their cars, talk to some tourists, and just enjoy what the local Japanese car scene has to offer. It's just been a total dream come true. If you've made it this far in the video because you've been watching, wondering if you should go to Daikoku or wondering what it's actually like, it is absolutely worth it. The one tip that I do have for you before I leave you is definitely hire a car. We hired a just Nissan March, that little blue thing that I showed you before. It cost about 117 Australian dollars. We hired that from about 5 p.m. We dropped it back at 8 a.m. the next morning, and then you pay tolls on top of that. I think that might be like under $50 Australian. You have to top it up in fuel, that'd be another 10 bucks, but that's one option. Don't try and taxi down here because you'll get stranded. It's much better to have your own car, or you can get a tour, but I prefer to do my own thing, just come down on my own terms and leave on my own terms. So it's totally up to you which way you do it, but I would recommend just getting your own car, having that autonomy. If you have any other questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. You subscribing is going to help me to bring you better, more interesting and entertaining car content to YouTube. Really trying to make an effort to get my YouTube up. Make sure you head over to my Instagram and check that, which is @2pjz with an underscore, because I post every single day there. I share a lot from this trip before you actually see it on YouTube, so make sure you go and check that out so you don't miss anything. Thank you so much for watching if you're a returning viewer. Thank you so much for making it this far if you're new. I really appreciate you giving me your time. My name's Pat. You've been watching 2pjz. Remember to stay driven, and we'll see you next time.